your knees and clean my shoes right now!
Jennifer throws a shoe at the janitor.
Just then, the country club general manager comes running out. Miss Jennifer, what is the issue here? I am so incredibly sorry. Jennifer screams, Harrison, your trash employee just tried to scratch my limited edition shoes, and then he insulted my boyfriend. Fire him right now. Janitor crying, Mr. Harrison, that's not true. Jennifer boyfriend Henry said, hey, shut your garbage mouth when she's talking to you. Harrison steps up and slaps the janitor employee badge off his chest. Harrison said, how dare you accuse our most premium VIP members? You are a liar and a thief. Get off the property before I call the cops. Janitor looks completely crushed.
Suddenly, Jennifer starts laughing. Jennifer instantly pulls her phone out of her bag, dials 911, and violently hits the speakerphone button. She starts crying and shaking hysterically. Please help me! A crazy valet boy just robbed my $50,000 Lamborghini car and ring at gunpoint and threatening to kill me and my boyfriend. Please send the cops fast! Exactly 15 seconds later, cops arrived. The officer said, hands up! Nobody moved! We received a report of an armed robbery at gunpoint. Jennifer immediately runs behind the officer for protection and points her finger at the janitor. The officer angrily walks toward the janitor. Officer said, step away from the vehicle. Hands where I can see them. Face the wall. Janitor said, officer, please, she's lying to you. Jennifer said, officer, don't listen to him. He's dangerous. He hid my diamond ring in his pockets. Search for him right now before he swallows. The officer violently pats down janitor uniform pockets. He pulls out a crumpled, official-looking document with a red hospital stamp. What's this? This isn't a weapon. It's an urgent medical invoice from the hospital. Crying, officer, my daughter in the ICU. Jennifer yells, what a pathetic, fabricated sob story. Officer, stop wasting time reading his garbage mail and look for my jewelry. The officer reads further down the medical document. Suddenly, the officer was shocked. Wait a minute. This medical invoice says the funding for this little girl's emergency surgery was officially frozen and blocked at 8 a.m. this morning. Jennifer yells, officer, I don't care his daughter dies. My family owns half this city. This valet man still stole my ring. Arrest him. The officer said, the person who personally called the hospital board to cut off this dying child's emergency. The janitor turns his gaze toward Jennifer boyfriend Henry. Henry freezes. Henry said, hey, old man, don't look at me. I have nothing to do with Jennifer's family's hospital business. Jennifer started trembling in fear. Jennifer said, Henry, what are you talking about? Me and my family have nothing to do with that hospital. Janitor said, Henry, why don't you tell your lovely rich girlfriend about the secret meeting you had at 11 p.m. last night? Jennifer screamed, Henry, what meeting is he talking about? You told me you were at the gym last night. Henry turned face pale. Henry said, he's lying. He's a senile old man making up stories. Jennifer, don't listen to him. He's trying to break us apart. Suddenly, an old man walks in. The old man said, Jennifer, hold on a second. Jennifer turns around. Jennifer yells, hey, old man, do you know who my father is? He is Richard Vance, the biggest real estate mogul in the state. One woman pulls out her phone and starts recording live. The old man slowly turns around to face Jennifer. He pulls out a sleek premium smartphone and hits the speakerphone. The old man said, Richard, are you on the line? Richard said, yes, Mr. Sterling, I am here. Please tell me everything is all right. Jennifer looks at the phone completely frozen. Dad? Why are you talking to this man like that? Richard screams, Jennifer, you stupid girl! Shut your mouth right now! Just then, Richard arrives there. Instantly, Jennifer ran toward him. Jennifer said, oh my god, Dad, you're finally here! Look at what this old man and this garbage janitor are doing to me! They're trying to steal my car and— Richard Vance doesn't even look at Jennifer. He stops directly in front of Mr. Richard and lowers his head in a submissive, Mr. Sterling, please. My daughter is young. She doesn't know who she is talking to. I apologize on behalf of my entire family. Please don't execute that contract cancellation. Jennifer yawls, Dad, what are you doing? Why are you bowing to this old creep? We own this town. Tell our security guards to throw him in the mud. Richard Vance turning around, booming with pure slapping Jennifer's hand away. Richard said, shut your mouth, Jennifer. Not another word. You have ruined everything I built in 30 years in just 5 minutes. Richard Vance turns back to Mr. Sterling, and he starts laughing. Richard pulls a checkbook from his pocket. He throws the janitor's face. Richard said, yeah, take the money and run, beggar. You just hit the lottery thanks to Mr. Sterling. Janitor looks down at the check on the wet ground. Janitor said, "You think your money can buy your daughter's cruelty, Mr. Vance? My daughter is in the hospital because of her." Suddenly, Richard starts laughing. Richard said, "Janitor, if you don't take that check, I will call the chief of medicine right now. I will have your daughter evicted from her ICU bed for administrative violations before midnight. Let's see how long she survives on the sidewalk." Jennifer mockingly laughs. "Go on, Dad, tell them. They think they can mess with the Vance family?" Janitor eyes fill with tears of rage, Mr. Sterling said. "Richard, I gave you a chance to redeem your family, but you chose the extortion of a dying child. You haven't checked the news in the last 2 minutes, have you?" Richard was shocked. "What are you talking about?" Suddenly, the heavy thudding sound of blacked-out federal SUVs echoes. FBI lead agent said, "Richard, stand down and put your hands where we can see them." Richard's private security guards immediately drop their weapons and raise their hands in panic. Richard's face goes completely pale. Richard said, "Agents? There's a mistake. I am a legitimate businessman. Why are you here?" FBI lead agent said, "Mr. Richard, the warrant was signed 10 minutes ago. Your assets are being frozen nationwide as we speak." Jennifer Stan. The cops handcuff Richard and Jennifer. Jennifer starts crying. "Dad, we're ruined. We lost our car, house, everything." Sterling said, "He's not a janitor. He's the biggest investor in your new company."